My name is Claire Nash and I live in Ardingly near Haywards Heath. I first met Christian when I was fortunate enough to Google help with babies that aren't sleeping, and I found the Perrymount Clinic and I rang and he could see me the very next day. My little girl, who was about 2.5 at the time, was not sleeping throughout the night. I was still getting up every evening 4 times a night, and she was drinking a bottle of milk each time she woke up, which was causing me massive problems because I was trying to work full time and I was pregnant with baby number 2, so I was desperate for some help and I was told that a homeopath could help. So I googled that, found the Perrymount Clinic, and I saw Christian the next day because I was told that he was the one to go to for baby problems. When I went into Christian's room, I didn't know what to expect. I'd never heard of osteopathy, especially cranial osteopathy. I had no idea what that could bring, but I was desperate enough to try. And when I walked in, I just knew I'd found the answer immediately. He told me about the 3, there's like a triangle of issues, and one is constant feeding throughout the night, one is not sleeping, and one is children with constipation. And that just summarised my little girl entirely. And the confidence in which he spoke and the assurances that he gave me, first they alleviated any issues I might have about not trusting the profession or not knowing enough about it, and gave me the perseverance to continue with what he told me to do, so that Grace, my little girl, would get better and sleep throughout the night. So he dispelled any myths or any issues I had, and he gave me the strength to implement what he was telling me would work. What Christian actually does is, from a non-osteopathic viewpoint, it just looks like he's touching your child's head in random ways, and it looks a little bit odd. But don't know what he did. She fell asleep almost instantly, into the deepest sleep she'd ever been in. She slept all the way home in the car. She woke up maybe an hour after we got home. At bedtime she went to sleep and she slept all the way through the night. I couldn't believe it, and I swear on my life she has slept every night since, and that was 3.5 years ago. We've never had any issues with her sleep ever again. So I first saw Christian when I was pregnant with my 2nd child, and on the Monday of the first week of my maternity leave, at about 6 o'clock in the morning, I woke up especially to write a testimonial for Christian because I felt so strongly that he'd helped me. I'm gonna cry. As soon as I was on my maternity leave, I made a distinct point of sitting down at the earliest opportunity that I could to write Christian a thank you letter, just to let him know that the work he does really does help people and change their lives around. I'd actually had by that point maybe 3 months of sleep, which was incredible, and it allowed me to go forward with my 2nd child, confident that whatever issues I would come across, I had the Perrymount Clinic to go to help, and for that I'm eternally grateful.